Hey guys, so we are back again on this journey of HTML, and I wanna tell you the meaning of HTML. I wanna tell you what is used for and its importance, and the importance of HTML in the journey of programming. So let's dive into it. To, Today we will not be doing any of coding because today is just about the fundamentals. It's just about explaining it to you. So don't be discouraged because we'll not be doing any coding today. But in my next video, hopefully we'll be doing much coding. So let's go. First of all, HTML. When you hear the acronym or the when you hear the acronym HTML, that is HTML. I want you to get this right. It's not a word. It's an acronym. HTML. That is Hypertext Markup Language. Hypertext Markup Language. And again, before I go anywhere, I'd like to explain that HTML is not a programming language. You see, it's a language, hypertext markup language. It is not a programming language. I just want you to get that. I wouldn't like you to go and embarrass yourself outside there. So I'm telling you this now. HTML is not a markup, it's not a programming language. Don't embarrass yourself. It is a markup language. It is in simple terms, I'll say HTML is a language that is like a middleman between we as human beings and the internet. It's not a middleman between we and the computer. It's a middleman between we and the internet. Get this right. It's a middleman between we and the internet, not we and the computer. HTML is not that deep. It is not that deep. But if you are in the genre of programming, if you want to get more out of programming, I seriously advise that you should start with HTML. That is the fundamentals of programming. That is the backbone of programming. That is what that is what trains your mind to think like a programmer. And again, guys, I will say if when you start programming, when you start coding, there is a kind of personality you let me say a personality you achieve from that. You achieve the personality of becoming silent, of becoming, let me say, you just you just feel alone and silent like that. I don't know how to explain it, but when you're there, you know by yourself, I like to say it when it's embrace, because if you don't embrace, there's no there's no way you can cope being a human, because human beings are like normally we are social. There's no way. there's no way of you becoming being a human being and being a programmer. The two just doesn't match. They don't match. So when that personality of being silent comes your way, I just want you to embrace it. Embrace it because it is in that personality that you will feel you are more smarter than everyone else. I want to give you an example. Someone that reads very well, not necessarily a computer student, maybe any course, any subject, but the person reads very well. The person is always reading his or her book. Tell me, what kind of behavior, what kind of attitude does that person show up with? The person show up silent, the person show up as an alcoholic, the person show up like the person shows up very very lonely. Person shows up on social. Person show so when that personality comes your way, just embrace it. That's what makes you smarter than everyone else. That's what tells you that you are working more than everyone else. That your mind is doing things that many people's mind are not doing. So just embrace it. And because that's you. So back to HTML. I will say HTML. Like I said before, I said HTML is the middleman that connects us to the internet. So 90 to 100% of everything that runs on the internet is run through HTML. Without HTML, the internet will just be a blank screen. It will just be a blank screen, a white screen. Whenever you go to Chrome and you click on a website, it will just be blank. There will be nothing to show, just blank. Though HTML, we call it a front end language. Get this, we call it a front end language. That is a client side language. It's only meant for the client. It's not a language that determines how the website works. It determines what you see on the website, not how the website works. The website might be doing something, might be showing something, might be showing A, and the and inside the website might be doing B. So it is just what you see on the website. That's HTML. We have front end and we have back end. In the back end, that is where we have frameworks like Java. That is where we have frameworks like Node.js. We have Python. We have Flags. We have Django. We have all these backend languages. Time will not allow me to list them all, so I will just go in straight to where I started all this, and that's HTML. You see, HTML is like a building. HTML is not very complex, but it all it all it is all determined in the way you learn, in the how fast you learn, and just the way you learn. But HTML, like, really, it is not very very hard. It's not very complex. So just think of HTML as a building, on the internet. And again, I would like to say something. HTML doesn't build websites. HTML builds web pages. Those are the pages you see on the website. HTML, I'll say it again. HTML doesn't build websites. HTML doesn't build websites. It builds web pages. Web pages, those are the pages you see on the website. Web pages can be viewed offline, can be viewed online. It doesn't matter. But HTML doesn't build websites. The thing that builds websites, you can have some free hosting. You can have your back end. Then when you put some notes, and the site becomes live. But it's not all about HTML. But like I said before, in the fundamentals of programming, I advise everybody to learn HTML. That is how a programmer thinks. So I'll catch you I'll catch you on my next video, and hopefully, I'll say it, hopefully we do much programming, we do much coding to teach you how to code a simple HTML. So catch you.